Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm WolfsbaneGaming. We're back with another one Kingdom 2. This is part 34. If you haven't seen the first 33, that will be a link on the corner of this video to playlist. And if you're finding yourself returning to the channel and you're not yet subscribed, then please like button, turn the notification bell, and join by subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. Now, with that said, I'm in left off. Huh? Got no audio. Game. So hopefully, just reloading the save might work. If not, then I'll have to restart the game. Like quit him. Hopefully this will work. If not, then we'll have to reload the save before the one we quit. But it's definitely just for game because you can hear this audio. $18.58. Okay. Let that save. They're both at the exact same point, so. And we can hear this audio on the load screen. That's a good sign. That is a really good sign. Oh.
What will happen to von Bergov now?
What do you think? He'll stay here. Pisek will watch him and keep him company. Well, he may not be as pretty as Rutard's daughter, but he could get some more useful information out of him.
What will you do when me and Lady Rosa go to town?
We need to fix ourselves up. We've got some wounded to take care of. We also need to work out some details of our plan.
Such as?
That Rutard passageway will help us. But it's only the first step. We need to know how the court runs, and then what we'll load the silver onto, and where we'll take it. And, just in case, we need to know escape routes from the town.
What did you think of von Bergov's interrogation?
Oh, well, no blood was spilled. Nobody got tortured, and Otto kept all his fingers. So if you ask me, it went nice and peacefully.
Is there any chance we could actually pull off this robbery?
Only if everybody does what they're told. You included.
I thought that was water under the bridge.
I'd love to forget that beating, believe me. But the body gets old, and every new wound takes longer to heal than the one before.
Now you sound like some grandpa with one foot in the grave.
Watch that grandpa doesn't tickle your belly with a knife in the night, you cheeky bugger. But hey, let bygones be bygones. Actually, it's a good thing we didn't have to slaughter those dung grubbers. But now you have to listen to your elders and betters. Got it?
But what if the plan falls apart?
I won't lie. There's a very high chance some things will go. And if it does, we'll all be praying for a quick death.
You're not serious about praying for a quick...
You fucking bet I am. Getting caught with Sigismund's silver in our clutches would be the beginning of a very long and fucking painful journey to the...
Let's fight.
Look, I can't. If we're to be in town by morning, we have to leave at night. It's a long journey.
We'll leave in the evening. We'll get closer to the town. We'll split into smaller groups.
I'd never have thought it'd be so easy. First Istvan Toth.
By tomorrow, you may all be dead. Actually, I would say that is becoming more and more likely.
Would you like to know how Istvan died? What it sounded like when he fell out of that window and got smashed on the rocks below the tower?
You seem to be laboring under the naive illusion that I cared about Darth. You killed a murderer and a fool. All you achieved by that was saving us the trouble.
Don't try that. Of not being firmly in charge for once. You have to dance to someone else's tune.
An interesting idea. I will remember it when I am dining with Lord Pisek, and you are picking up crumbs outside somewhere.
Get out of my face, Otto.
It looks like the two of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
I can hardly wait.
How do we even get inside Rithar Palace?
Like I said, through the
Well, I suppose by now I ought to know you don't have back doors here. Just secret passages, eh?
You are in mining country, you know. There's more going on here below ground than above.
How will I find the entrance this time? From the position of some cross again?
No, I'll guide you this time. It's just below the walls. You only need to know where to turn.
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
When they captured Pa, Von Bergov's people came to Rutard Palace.
Did they do anything to you?
No, I wasn't harmed. But before they took me away, they ransacked the place. Then Von Bergov just took me to Malashov. It's likely Vavak took our home for himself. He's always threatened to do that.
Well, you can try. When we free your father, Rithar Palace will be yours again.
I hope so. But that's still far from certain.
Are you ready to go?
One more thing. Do you remember how I asked you to bring me my book from Malashov?
Well, how about that? I almost forgot. Here it is.
I'd lost all hope. Thank you. You carried it for quite a while. In that time, I would have read it twice over. Did you at least peruse a few of the pages?
Oh, sure. I read a little.
And what did you think?
Well, the author doesn't spare anyone. I wonder if he holds anything at all sacred.
Sure he does. Courage, honor, loyalty. But others have already written enough about those. A writer is interested in what lies beneath the gilded veneer of orderliness and piety, because it's much more interesting.
Hold on. Who wrote this, then?
I did.
You said you could teach me something. What did you have in mind?
If you ask nicely, I'll share some of my hard-earned wisdom with you.
Very well, then, Lady Know-It-All. Let's say, then, I come on bended knee. What scholarship can you pass on to me?
That depends on what you're interested in. There's a whole world hidden in... Or if you prefer actions instead of words, I can show you, but I can't right now.
Shall we go?
There's no point in dallying.
All right, let's go.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl, but God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero! But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first.
I tried. I tried.
Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
How far away is it anyway?
Soon there'll be a fork, and from there it's only a short distance. You'll see.
And where?
Okay.
The passageway end?
In the cellar, conveniently enough. It's always best to arrive.
One available. Pole arms. Nice. Iron Rain. No. No. Yes. Oh.
Stay close to me so you don't get lost. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Sutdol, he looked like he was about to faint. Oof, startled me. So, are you regretting taking me with you?
On the contrary. Glad to have such pleasant company. And to be escorting you home.
If it still is our home. Maybe there's a new master of the house now.
You mean Babak?
Maybe. Or Fridush Kummel, his lapdog. If he hasn't escaped the leash.
Is something the matter?
There's a bit of a snag. Come here.
Everything alright?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Well, what's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Maybe there is something knightly about you, after all. I'm waiting. This is not how one carries a lady, you barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg. But it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there.
I don't even know where I'm going. Aunt's thief. Cool.
Oof, I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court. But I am dry, so I thank you.
You're welcome, my lady. Ugh.
Oh, sucker. I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avax people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
So you want me to get rid of them? But what will you do? I'm responsible for keeping you safe.
Don't you worry. You don't have to hold my hand in my own home. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
If you say so. But if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
All right then. Here we go. I hope Rosa can aim well.
Oi! Where do you think you're going?
You're not supposed to be here, scum! But, since I'm in a good mood, I'll let you live if you get out right now.
Did you hear that? He'll let us live! Let's see what you're made of, hero.
You'll be sorry you stuck your...
Ah!
Sucker. Rosa? Could you... Rosa!
Useless.
Show your stuff! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Didn't see that coming, eh?
Fucking die already! What are you... I'll rip your ass open! I'm all yours! Do it!
Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Capon and Kabianka wouldn't believe their eyes.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh, damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
What a mess.
I'll show you!
Ah.
Don't make
I've been
you
waiting for you. Let's see what you're made of, you bastard.
Show your stuff.
fucking hell. They ransacked the place, alright.
hell's that? Are you right?
Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
Oh my god.
So, here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
The mess is the last thing on my mind. There was my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. It's all gone.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do, but we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court and, God forbid, you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father, even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
The lives of allies are obviously the most valuable asset to us. Without their support, the silver would be useless anyway.
Not to mention, it wouldn't last you very long anyway.
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with the lords, or
not at all.
if our plans succeed and your father is freed, do you know what will come next?
I try not to think about it.
Why? That's why you're helping us, isn't it?
If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach, and you and I will have to part ways.
I won't let you go away. Even if I have to fight with your father, Zizka, and the devil.
Is that so?
I'll even tell Sigismund. Run back to Hungary. This girl is staying here.
That all sounds very nice, but there's nothing left here anyway. We've lost everything. Oh well, there's no use in crying over spilled milk. Zizka's herd will be here tomorrow. I'd like to get some sleep before then. Would you please leave me alone?
All right. I'll keep watch downstairs.
What about Vabak? You were supposed to go and see him today.
I was, but that was before we knew what to expect here. I can't leave you alone now, so it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Thank you. And you get some sleep too, so you're rested up for it.
See you soon, Rose. I don't know why my helmet was unequipped, but okay.
They left no stone unturned.
Wait, it unequipped my gauntlets as well. God. Anything else it unequipped? Nice. And I equipped my fucking hood. Dude. There we go. Reorganizing my desk while we sleep.
Oh, Christ. Oh, is it morning already? Zizka and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look.
Greetings! A new day awaits us. Let us rejoice.
Save it for the birds.
Ho ho ho! Good manners are something that you, let check, have yet to learn.
Ich will etwas essen.
I see you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. We'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too, just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We had to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
I'm lucky she was here with me. That shot fella in the courtyard, her handiwork.
Really? Nice shot. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself. I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mint Master's key.
Hear what you yourselves have experienced in our city. Houses burnt to ash, blood running in the streets. And where? Among the Jews. So much innocent blood has been spilt. Christian blood. Fathers, sons, mothers, daughters, and good neighbors. Mourn them. Rend your
Those aren't
garments,
Vavak's men.
weep and call out to
I smell trouble.
As for those others...
Hey, what the hell are you looking for?
Master Vavak is busy.
What are you on about? I can clearly see you two aren't Vavak's men.
How could you possibly know, eh?
Vavak's guards wear his crest. A golden five-petaled rose on a blue field. Come clean. Whose back are you watching? Some thieves?
No thieves. Christian of Pisek is visiting.
The steward of the Royal Mint.
Christian of Pisek? I know him. If he's here, I want to talk to him.
Hey, should we believe him?
Why not let him go? He's alone. If anything happens, we could just kick him out.
Please, come in.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
What the? Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
That pair watching the door let me in.
I might have known. One's an idiot, and the other a twit. I'll have to find someone better.
Where is Vavak?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Surely you can't have just vanished.
I know for a fact you won't find him in town. And he's probably not hiding anywhere nearby either.
Shit. How long has he been gone?
A few days now. He took the money from his secret mint and disappeared at night.
Did Vavak take the Mint Master's key with him?
Well, if he had any sense left, he'd leave it here.
Why is that?
No one will be looking for the coin from the secret enterprise. But if it turned out Vavak had disappeared with the treasury key, the whole court would be after him. Unfortunately, Vavak isn't that stupid.
What's to be done? Damn it. I wanted to talk to Vavak about it, but me and you are going to have to sort it out. The question is, whether I can trust you.
Excuse me? I took a big risk to help you last time, and you don't trust me all of a sudden?
Only this time the risk is even bigger.
Risk, you say? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. And I like gains. Talk to me then. It can't hurt to try. The worst that might happen is I won't help you.
All right. I need to get a couple of people into the Italian court unobserved.
What? Have you gone quite mad?
I know how it sounds, but we've got a good reason and a good plan. Believe me, we just need a little help getting inside. That's what I need Vavak for. But he's not here now.
I hardly think the dirt we have on him would be enough to make Vavak do something as crazy as that. Well, it's true. I owe you. For keeping your lips sealed. But this is a bloody dangerous business. What do I get out of it if I help you?
You'll get Vavak in hot water. He might be away, but he's still the Mint Master. And if our plan works out, he'll be up to his ears in shit.
That's not saying much. There's no way I'm risking it for something as vague as that.
Think about it. Vavak's gone, and if we succeed, Sigismund won't have any coin to pay his army. He'll go back to Hungary without appointing a new Mint Master. That will be your chance.
I can't deny it. You know how to sweet-talk a fellow. All right? Let's say I'll help you. But there's one thing we have to be clear about. If it all goes wrong and the slightest shadow of suspicion falls on me, I'll spill the beans about the secret mint. And I'll blame it all on you. You know a lot, and you'll happily confess in the torture chamber.
Well, all right then.
All right.
I'm glad we understand each other. So, what exactly is your plan?
We'll get into the church council meeting as the legate's retinue.
The legates? What do you mean?
We'll make it nice and clear to the Cardinal that he'd be wise to cooperate with us. And while he's gabbing on in the meeting, we'll get to work in the guise of retinue.
For Christ's sake! Do you really think nobody will recognize you? Do any of you even speak Italian?
In any case, it'd be wise to have someone at the meeting who can make sure the legate doesn't do anything stupid. We'll be keeping an eye on him, of course, but it'd be better to have a local on hand as well. And that would be your job.
Well, how can I put it? If you manage to get to Cardinal Pozzo and persuade him to help you, take you with him to the Italian court, not give anything away, and lastly, make it through the entire council without shitting himself, I'll walk barefoot to Rome myself.
Yeah, very droll. So will you help us or not?
I can turn a blind eye to someone sneaking around the courtyard, or reassure anyone at the council who notices something is off. But don't expect anything more. And what will your lot do in the meantime?
That's all you need to know. We just need you at the council.
Very well then.
Now I just need to find Vavak's key. Have you seen it?
No, the only thing I found Vavak left is this letter. Here, take it. Maybe it'll help you. And Henry, don't forget, I'll help you. But I can't afford to be under any suspicion. Do you understand?
Count on me. And thank you.
Save the thanks, and let me get to work. Rutard, Polna, Crondel, Naz. No PSEC to be seen. Wine, bacon, lard, 5 dozen eggs. That's not it. Rutard, Polna, Crondel, Naz. No PSEC to be seen.
Oh. Oh, I hope not.
Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vavak, wherever you are. I was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Vavak got out of the town. But in his house, I met Christian of Pisek, the steward of the Italian court. He promised to help us if we get in a tight spot.
Can we trust him?
I think so. He owes me. But he's afraid they'd know if he was involved.
Did he tell you anything interesting?
Nothing at all.
Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthar's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you better have a weapon handy.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
Where are the others, anyway? Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so... they left à l'anglaise.
Did you do the work of 3, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisak wasn't lying, there's quite a hole there.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
Rhoda, my lady.
Could you teach?
Why not? But I warn you in advance that it will not come free. So,
What's the...
you'd bet.
Can't teach me something I meant
Could you
instantly
teach
walk
me?
away.
Of course, but I warn you in it. So,
I'd like you...
I prefer.
Will you... I'm going to go explore the underground passages that lead to the Italian court.
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Rutard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the core. If the tunnel has collapsed anywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
Tell me more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it. According to the drawings, it's very close to the court cellars. Christian of Pisak confirmed it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he had an escape route built. He just didn't finish it in time.
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected. Just like the one we took to get here.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of. The servants used it to dispose of waste.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful. What exactly am I supposed to be looking for down there? What are we searching for?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different color.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade.
Well, yes. Pretty much.
Thanks for the advice. Anything else I should know?
You'd better hold your nose and look before your feet when you enter.
All right then. I'll try. appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
I told him I'd rather go with you.
You made the right choice. Brabant would have talked your head off.
Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.
Is he seriously drunk?
What do you think? A rat? Or maybe a bat? Must have been one hell of a rat. I must be seeing things. Mary in heaven!
Oi, that sounds different. We have it.
Good morning, Henry.
Morning. Have a good day.
Thanks. You too.
Oh, lass mich schlafen.
Say. But if you'd like to stretch your back or think back on Trotsky, I'm certain...
Sam and I walked through the cellar as far as we could and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. He may refuse to go down tunnels, but he does have his uses. Considering how much coin he promised them all, I reckon they'll do everything they can to make sure we get out alive. Oh, and while we're on the subject, take this. You've done a lot of good work. You deserve it.
What now then? Have you come up with a way to get to the legate and persuade him to take us to the Italian court?
I should say so. Hey, listen up, all of you. You're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that really necessary?
It is. We'll be riding to Lorette's.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. Most regular folks are asleep at that time, so everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully with the Cardinal. But I reckon we'll have to twist his arm a bit. And while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janosch, Kubienka, and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard.
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Like I said, stand beside Godwin looking mean. With a bit of luck, that'll be enough.
Exactly. No killing.
Is everyone going there?
Everyone except Capon, Brabant, Catherine, and Rosa.
What? Am I just supposed to sit on my ass with the women?
At least you'll get your beauty sleep. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
It's true we shouldn't leave this place unwatched.
Too fucking right. And don't you worry, Lord Capon. If anyone tries to get inside, Catherine will protect you.
Keep your jokes to yourself, Tosspot.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a bit, eh?
All right. Let's get to work.
Report to me tomorrow morning, is that clear?
So, okay, Pod.
What's your impression of the Legate? How does he look?
Cardinal Pozzo? Actually, he surprised me. I was expecting a shaky old codger, but he's a pretty handsome fella. It's a shame he's a clergyman.
Meaning he's young?
Well, he's certainly older than you, if that's what you mean.
So if he's older than me, he's not that young, eh? I'm no clueless boy either.
But you are a boy, Henry. And if you survive all this madness, you'll still be for some time yet.
Okay, I need... where's the nearest bit of laundry? I'm in Baths. That far.
Be careful.
What are you doing here?
Shh. Dun.
God grant you health. Good citizens, hey, hey, hey! The Master Swordsman Nicholas from Prague is accepting students.
Be careful, it's not safe here.
Greetings,
Thanks to you.
Certainly.
I could use.
My
Why?
great.
I'll glad.
Excellent.
Oh, I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
I'm sorry.
Oh, excuse me.
The devils.
Can we go to?
I reckon it's too late. We have to leave before the...
Buono il pollo, eminenza. Così così, eh? Il cibo da queste parti fa un po' cagare. Ma che diavolo? Come cazzo vi permettete? Eh?
Sit the fuck down.
Nos non... Oh, fuck. Nos non cuer vos non vulnerabo. Nobis est petitio. No. Proposal. Ragazio. Ita. Ragazio.
Can you cut it short?
Fuck! Don't interrupt! Latin is tough when you're sober. Ah! Fucking hell! Andiamo! Forza! After them! They must get away!
Figlio di puttana!
Quick! Quick! Go! Go! Quick!
What am I supposed to do, man? Godwin, you fucked the entire plan up, man. You were supposed to speak Italiano, not Latin.
Quick! Quick!
How? No.
Stai attento!
Ga! Ga!
Stai attento!
Quick!
Stai attento!
Ga!
Più veloce!
Go!
Figlio di puttana! Figlio di puttana!
Ga! Quick!
Ti ucciderò.
Quick! Go! Go!
What the fuck? Oh my god. This is really starting to piss me off now. Doesn't give you enough time to catch up.
Stai attento!
Già! Già!
Spara!
Quick! Già!
It doesn't even give you enough time to catch up.
Spara!
Go!
Ti ucciderò!
Forza, più veloce!
Già!
Ti ucciderò!
Ci uccideranno!
Più veloce!
Già!
No! Ti starà a capo!
Go!
Figlio di puttana! Viene te goduche! Più veloce! Stai attento! Stai attento!
What the fuck?
Più veloce!
Go! Go!
Figlio di puttana!
Per un pelo!
Go!
Figlio di puttana!
Ci uccideranno!
Già!
Più veloce! Senti, ucciderai! Ti ucciderò! Stai attento!
Già!
No! Ti starà a scappo! Spara! Ti ucciderò! Senti, ucciderai! Ti ucciderò! Più veloce!
What the fuck, man? Dude.
I apologize.
What do you have?
Right, let's hope this is going to help the horse, shall we? See if we can't get a horse that's faster.
Where? On the surface of the pond? Or was it
Ooh.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
56. Napoleon. But if we let's see, adaptable. Stamina is 160, but speed is only 31. Okay.
How can I help you? I'd like to buy. That's right. The Gutenberg. It's important, and so if you're in, if you're buying it, so the answer I'll put, and if the value, but I heard given the. Yes. Excellent. Thankfully, you.
Paul.
Napoli is. No, his owner just liked exotic name. I heard that besides Napoli, he had a Furioso.
Is he a good horse?
You bet he is. Not the cheapest, but the best money you'll ever spend. But
I reckon.
I reckon we do a little bit better than that price. How about 2,000?
Satisfied?
That's all.
About 3,100.
That'll do nice.
And here are you.
One of my assistants. In the meantime.
Let's go.
Don't forget to get some proper tack as well.
I was afraid they'd overcharge. But then the townsfolk rose up and complained.
Greetings.
After that, the councillors quickly. That was a pretty big bloody rift. Back down, you'd have been fun.
Purses, belts, bags, leather.
Here you go, Pooch.
Leather pouches, belts, straps. All from the finest leather.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen.
The finest leather. Purses, belts, slippers.
God bless.
Same to you.
How can I help you?
What do you...
Trade.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next...
Careful.
What a load of shit.
I'll have a look at...
I hope you find what you're looking for next.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Down the whole village.
local lord out of his own castle. You see what that ginger fox Sigismund is doing to our land? He wants to burn us all! Go home, quick, and start praying! Only God can save us from the foreign hordes. And give all your property to your local church, quick, before Sigismund's soldiers seize it or torch it! Keep your eyes on the road, people!
Nice and slow.
Oh dear, it's turned out nasty again.
Yeah, it's really nasty out today.
The best thing would be to go to bed till it blows over.
Oh, fuck it. I don't need.
Can we go?
We have to.
Buono il po'.
Go!
Booyah, bitch.
Hey up, lad. Keeping all right, are you?
Well, do your best, don't you? That's all you can do, really, isn't it?
Guess in these times, no.
Yeah.
Not sure about this, though, eh? Who's keeping these roads? No one looks after them, you know.
My words exactly. I mean, no one gives a damn until some noble rides along, and then he's surprised.
Per amor di Dio, mi lascia in pace. Io sono un uomo di chiesa, capite? Non ho fatto nulla. Misericordiosa Vergine Maria. Cosa pide Vergine Maria? Rubato un gambe! Aiuto!
Right, let's see him.
He's dead.
Nie chciał zamknąć gęby, to dostał. Nic mu nie jest lekko otumaniony. No przecież lekko dostał z bańki, no leciutko.
You've killed him.
No przecież nic mu nie zrobiłem.
You fucking killed him, you great Polish ox! You are going straight to hell for that. That's right, hell! And all those horned demons there will be taking turns with you. You just wait. They're gonna be fighting over your Polish ass.
Przecież nie chciałem, no! Boże, czemu dałeś mi tak tępy łeb?
Strip them before their clothes get even more soaked in blood. You can undress His Eminence here.
Me?
Why? Because you're the legate now.
Fucking hell, Ada.
Well, that didn't really work out. What are we going to do now?
You heard, didn't you? We'll get rid of the bodies, get Godwin dressed up, and hope his Legate Act fools the Church Council. It's too late to back out now.
Let's get out of here.
Agreed. Our business here is concluded.
Are you going back to Ruthar Palace?
Aye. We have to wash the clothes, get Godwin into them, and hope we don't all end up on the gallows. We still have some time, so if there's something you need to do elsewhere, feel free. I have the feeling there won't be time for anything else once we get started.
I'll go with you.
Fine. But what I said stands. This is the last chance to tie up loose ends. Are you sure?
Oh, fuck's sake.
All right, I'll go and sort something out.
Dude, it unequipped my fucking gauntlets again. Fuck's sake. I mean, I've got a few side quests I need to do, like, fucking hell, look how these. But I do kind of want to get the game done. Because there's some things I didn't do in this save that I kind of wanted to. Fucking. So for 50 extra capacity. Yeah, fuck it.
Go!
This is how a horse should run, man. Much better. But I will do second save on this game.
Scram! Right now!
Hey guys. How's it all going?
Now you're going to get it.
I've been waiting for you!
For glory and carnage, die!
You wanna try?
Try me?
Sure. Let me just change weapon. Ugh. But I will do a whole second walkthrough on this game where I will everything. I wanted that to be this save, but I might do it. Might as well do it in a minute. So for the rest of this save, all I'll use is my sword. I will, in the next save, still get the Brunswick armor. I will never use the fucking helmet. I will not use the helmet. It's terrible. And I'll try to get the poleaxe built. Probably like as soon as I get it.
Where are you headed? Come back. We need to talk. Look what the cat dragged in.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
And tomorrow, as 13th, the Barber update comes out with the hardcore. And for PC players, you all get the mod for.
Let it be known that a new one of tax is to be levied in the city.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh my god.
Shalom, Henry.
And try to get it right.
Glad to see you, Sam.
Buonasera, signori.
Who you call senior? Hey, we are.
Monsignore, mi spiace, but you've got it on back to front.
Oh, shit. How the hell can anyone know how it should be? Fuck. Now I'll have to take off all these layers again.
I'm yanking your pizzle, Godwin. I mean, Vostra Eminenta. You've got it right.
I'd like to punch you in the face, but the way you look is punishment enough.
So says the man in lace and satin.
But it suits me, though, don't you think?
Bellissimo. Magnifico.
We just have to hope Godwin can...
How are the preparations coming along?
We're done with the preparations. It's time. The plan is simple. We split into two groups. One will go underground and wait till the other group, who'll disguise themselves as Italians, gives the sign where to dig.
Once we've tunneled in, we'll take care of the entire church council and carry off the silver from the...
Here, we'll load it onto the wagons and get it out of the city as quietly as we can.
Who will pose as the legate's retinue?
Godwin will pose as the Cardinal, naturally. Janos Uher will accompany him to the council as his right-hand man. You, Capon, Brabant, and Ada will play the rest of the retinue.
Why us for?
Well, you're young, you look presentable, and well, you'll be pretty convincing in that attire.
Brabant will teach you some Italian. Janosch is pretty good at it, but Ada will have to keep his mouth shut.
I'll go and get rid.
Start with Brabant. Maybe you can... We just have to hope Godwin can keep up the act long enough.
This is how you're preparing for the council, Your Eminence?
Aye. This whole business has got me shook up. I'm kitted out like a jester, and my arse is soaked in sweat. And on top of that, I have to pass myself off as an Italian. Such a stupid way to lose the legate. I'd like to wring that Polish idiot's neck.
Janosch Uher could help you. He's entertaining even when he's not talking.
Him? If I know him, he'll be gorging himself until we haul him off, along with the silk, or until someone kills him.
Can you teach me something in Italian?
Mon Dieu, this is not something in Italian. I'm trying to convey to you the essence of the Italian tongue in a few sentences. Do you know what kind of a task this is? Herculean, mon ami. Herculean.
All right then. I'll try not to offend your linguistic sensibilities too much.
But you have to take it seriously. These blockheads are not listening to me at all.
To dlatego, że gadasz jak przygłup.
It sounds like baby. Mama, pee pee, poo poo.
Very well. We will start with a greeting, which you will need as soon as you arrive. Repeat after me. Buonasera, signori. Good evening, gentlemen.
Could you please repeat that?
Buonasera, signori. Good evening, gentlemen.
Could you please repeat that?
Buonasera, good evening.
Could you please repeat that?
Buonasera, good evening.
Buonasera, signori.
Buonasera, signori.
That will do. Eder?
Buonasera, signore.
Perfect! You meet some Italian. You make him bleed out of ears.
Next, you have to know how to say thank you. We will say that fairly often. Every time someone opens the door for us or offers us food or drink. Molte grazie. Thank you very much.
Molto grazie.
Molte grazie.
Molte grazie.
That will do. Eder?
Morte grazie.
If I didn't know, I think you want to eat me.
Zamknij ryj, albo odgryzę ci rękę.
If you are somewhere where you should not be and you get cold, you will need an explanation. You got lost? For example, scusi, mi sono perso. Excuse me, I'm lost.
Scusi, mi sono parzo?
No, you are not Scusi, excuse me.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
That was very good.
Curva. I tried to fuck with him and he prized me instead.
What did you say, Janosch?
Nothing.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
That was pretty close. Now let us try. Fatta la legge, trovato l'inganno. Every law has a loophole.
I'd like to hear...
Fatta la legge, every law...
Fatta la legge, trovato l'inganno.
Fatta la legge, trovato l'inganno.
Parfait.
Co to za brednie? Nie nauczę się tego gówna.
You know, that sounds like goat pissing on a drum.
Whatever you say, let us move on. o mangi la minestra, o salti dalla... Whether you eat the soup.
O mangio la ministra, o sap...
No, not o mangi, whether you eat the...
O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra.
O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra. Ha!
Very nice.
To też jakieś duby smalone.
It is an expression. Loosely translated, it means play by the rules or don't play at all.
Ah, I like it more with the soup.
Jamże jest Polak. Nie chcę udawać kogoś innego, zwłaszcza nie Woloszyna.
And one more phrase. Say proprio un bacala. You are a real salted cod.
One more time, please.
Say proprio, you are a...
Bacala.
Say proprio un bacala.
Say proprio un bacala.
Sam jesteś bakalarz, głąbie.
Excellent, Janos. Almost perfect.
What does that actually mean?
It is another saying, a refined way of mocking someone. Well, I think we have any more, and you would get all mixed up. And if you are in a tight spot...
What are we going to do now?
Mamselle
A
Rosa will
call.
give you some clothes to change into. When you look the part, go and see Godwin.
Are the clothes for Goodwin's entourage clean enough?
Some of them have a bit of blood on them, but we don't have time to wash them.
But we could at least stitch them up. The legate's robe only needs a few stitches, but when Janos tried to stuff himself into his hose, the whole seam came loose.
Damn it! They weren't made for his fat ass. Maybe we can just roughly stitch it up? As long as he doesn't do somersaults or gorge himself in there, it might hold up. Have a lovely summer evening.
And a very good evening to you, Catherine.
Thanks. Have fun.
Hello, Rosa.
Brabant said you had a change of clothes for me.
Everything is ready in that chest over there. I've tried to patch them up and wash the worst stains out, but you can still tell the fate of their previous owner.
That's fine. I don't intend to strut around the courtyard in them.
Too bad. You might impress the guards.
And maybe I'll get shot between the ribs.
True enough. In that case, you better avoid their attention. Or hope they're worse shots than me.
I'll do my best. And thanks. Let's hope it turns out well, and this isn't our final parting.
We'll see each other soon.
Be better.
Right. Just what we needed.
Can I ask you something?
And do you know there's something I've wanted to ask you for a long time too?
Go ahead. I have nothing to hide.
All right then. You know, I don't know that much about you. Where are you from? What about your family?
I grew up in Scallis. It was a small mining town on the Sasau River. My father was a blacksmith.
Was?
Was. One day Sigismund's army came, and now he's dead. I managed to escape, but my father, Ma, Bianca...
I'm sorry. I didn't want...
No, it's all right. I ran, and our master, Sir Radzig Kobyla, took me into his service. And then it turned out that my father was not actually my father, but Radzig was.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's a bit complicated. Well, and here I am, in the service of a lordling who always has one foot in jail.
I reckon each of us has a cross to bear. It's just some people can talk about it, and others can't. I'm sorry about what happened to you, believe me. I mean it. But I admire you for telling me. I don't think I could have done so. Thank you.
I already told you everything about me. So what about you? Will you tell me now where you met Zizka? What brought you together?
I'm sorry, but I just can't. Please don't take it the wrong way, but don't
So what do you know about
I don't know what to tell you about him. After all, you can just ask him.
All right. But what's it like working for?
It's liberating. Yeah. He's definitely not a bastard who would betray you for coin. If that...
Good to know.
Aye. Jan is simply a man who goes after what he wants with a sword in his hand.
What?
If he ever wants to kill you, he will. But not by stabbing you in the back. Trust me on that.
Italiano.
Can we leave now?
Oh well. It's time.
Lead on, Your Eminence. Psst. Good.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
From now on, only speak Italian. Got it? Remember, you're a cardinal. Nice and dignified, no sudden moves, and be nice to people. I'm sure the local merchants wouldn't mind if such a rare visitor bought something from them. Let's go then.
Step up and see! Signores, signore, senti, Italiano, Cardinal!
Cosa offri?
Guarda yourself, signore. Reliquie, rare, true arte.
And Gutenberg delicacies.
Mangiare, capisci? No, tutto lo preso. Nearly gratis.
Opere d'arte, dici?
Tutto. The best. A bozzo del famous master Teodorico. He created during his visita to Gutenberg.
Guaranteed genuine.
Rara croce di silver with Saint Jacob's osso.
Straight from the chapel of Corpus Christi in Prague.
And I also have a questa bella statuina di legno of Saint Barbara. It is as if it were viva.
Beautiful workmanship. It would impress even the Pope himself.
Mi ha attirato l'attenzione alla statua di Santa Barbara.
I'm not sorpreso, è un pezzo unico.
It's older than your grandma.
Forse it is older than Gutenberg. Ci lo sa?
La statua è bella. Ti potrei offrire...
La meta? Malo.
50 groschen? You could have taken him for more.
Shut it!
Why do I even have anything to do with you?
Mi interessa la croce con le reliquie.
You have chosen a great lavoro by Master Wolf from Gutenberg. Dall'inizio del regno, King, the Emperor himself, Dare Louis, the bone of San...
A true holy relic?
They say it possiede, il potere.
La croce ha un bel aspetto, ma mi sembra che inoltre commerciare in reliquie è un peccato. Ti do la meta per essa.
Il prezzo è fair, maybe estremamente, but maybe you are... allora va bene.
100 groschens, good, considering how much it really...
Cosa hai detto?
He agrees. Shut up, for God's sake. Would you, qualcos...
Mi ha interessato
la cosa pu... Il Master Teodorico painted it at the Osteria del Imperatore Carlo, and...
Veramente?
Tell him about the dice game. That should work.
And he gave it to me when we played Daddy e Lui Lost.
È un bel abbozzo, ma non vale tanto. Ti do la meta.
Mamma mia, the greatest artista ceccio, and so stingy. Meno male, it is you. I hope it farà piacere.
Not bad for 70.
Shut your pie hole. Would you like qualcosa altro, signore?
Mi basta.
As you wish, signore. Can I aiutare con un'altra cosa?
Mangiare.
Soltanto
and everything's almost fresh.
Allora parla.
You don't need dere duevo. I have a vera salsiccia, anche bake.
Hardly a tiny hint of green.
And if you would like a pane.
There's no sawdust in it.
And finally, una potion di... It clears your testa y cama.
Try it and...
Cosa scegli, signor?
Nah, I'm good.
Service, signor?
Non voglio niente, amico. Mi inviano per far... E ho comprato da te un pezzo di arte rara che ornerà la mia...
I have no... allora, take...
God be with you.
If not now... The Pope wouldn't send a legate here without a reason.
Right. Just what we need. Welcome to Kuttenberg!
What an honor.
Signore, welcome to Kuttenberg.
Tutto di buono. Grazie.
Grazie as well. What a grand fella.
Ave.
Avete, vos etiam, illustres domini, sum Hieronymus nas, hodiernum conventum egregium constituo cutne antique civium concili iuso.
Ave, meaide Gianni Unger, dis Cardinal legate Lorenzo Pozzo, excusing my language.
Bene, bene. Non necesse est ut te intendas.
Cardinalis Lorenzo Pozzo.
Exoptatus vos video cutne antique, eminencia.
Tempus non perdamus.
Ad libitum, Domini insequem anime. Manite, insolitum, te alecundite novi. Haven't we met somewhere?
It credes. Enrico talem benignam faciam habet. non primum creditur eum novice. Roma nunquam egressus est, certe hernice? Certe Romanus superbus est?
Sì. Fatta la legge, trovato l'inganno.
Vero.
I could have sworn that somewhere. Nihil refert. Introveniamus, Domini. Exe aula italica. Utinam vos sonitus non turbaret. Signatoris ad hunc laborem hodiernum non perfetsorunt. Mox finient et tranquillitatem habebimus. Aula italica est moneta media finium bohemicorum. Tantum eoloco grossum verum licet codere. In fabricis cornos dexteri aulae, bacula argentia feriuntur. Ex quo numi cudantur.
Cur in monitam ibus?
In sedibus est aria sumptuosa. Permissum accepi ut ad acta hic vocarem. Et epulum. Certe contentus eris. Yes, but keep it brief, would you? What are the lords complaining about this time?
What do you think? They are worried they will not be getting any sleep again.
They can rest easy. This is a church council, not some villager's boozer.
It had better be.
Listen, Chaba. It's nice you care so much about their comfort, but you're weeping over the wrong grave. I'll have some more wine sent to them. Maybe it'll dull their senses and they'll sleep like stones. Will that be enough?
We will see. Neither you nor the steward have to listen to their whining all the time.
De mora me excuso. Exe Chaba Molnar. Dicitur eum virum validissimum ex regno Hungaria esse. Hoc tempore hic. Unum munus facit. Set non moremus. Pergamus. Etse preghaus. Hic grossa cuduntur. Si vultis. In ordine vos ad portabo et unum proprium cudere poteritis. Aliquiste convenire cupit domine Cardinalis. Etse imperator custodum aule Italice Iosifus Cabrini. Verus Italicus.
Benvenuto fra di noi, Sua Eminenza, Cardinal Pozzo. Non vedevo l'ora di fare la conoscenza di un compaesano.
Salve, caro Giuseppe.
Oh, è una vera gioia sentire il vostro accento. È di Roma, se non sbaglio.
Non sbagli. Sono della città eterna, che è isotta del sangue dei cristiani.
Sì, so che la chiamano così. Evidentemente la vostra origine ha determinato la vostra vocazione. Volevo chiedere ancora.
We do not have the time. They are waiting for us. Excusame, Eminentia. Posso musne peregere?
Eamus.
Excellent. Giuseppe.
Yes?
The Cardinal and his aide are coming with me to the hall. See to it their retinue is made comfortable in the kitchen.
As you wish. I will take care of it.
Inseque me, queso. Eos Eminentia Cardinales Pozzo.
Mihi excusate morum, cum gaudio dotibe in abatio nostra sed lice hospitium sed circumstantia difficile sicut.
Tue emensia. Fraternitas Christi corporis ecclesiam sanctae Barbarae edificat ad moiarem Dei gloriam. Posnustat toto urbs.
Et veritatem non vult accepere, sed lice monastarii gratium ons cutnum magnus est.
Sancta Barbara, patrona frassorum.
Eternitas tua imperamentum est in communi ad diem. Nobis non est opus alio templo. Consentisne Mihi Cardinales. Venite, sodales cari. Puto melius esse primo bibere. Audivi vos habere in orbe viniam.
Godwin is exposing him.
Ne gravibus loquamur ne incaramus in mundanas voluptatis. Recte arbitratus sum contentionum vestram nullum eventum habuisse.
Incomode ita est. Pars contrario non vult ex proposito sua exire, quod inter nos discordium seminavit.
Monasterium non vult mente comprehendere, credentes novum templum habere vele. Donationes in proximis annis clare ostendunt urbem sodelitati. Pnevitiae et sanctae Barbarae suffragari.
Sed nova tempora sunt. Rex Sigismundus declaravit se statum sed licia malini sostenere.
Dic nobis cardinales, quae est opinio papae Bonifaci hoius casus?
Papa monasterium sed Letianum sustinet. Cuput ut nihil mutetur.
Benedico eo sanctitati. Rectum concilium est.
Sed ignorat situm rerum. Quomodo expilatio suo arbitria agere potest. Et ac timisit? Ideo ut opus delias in nomine eus, quod per longa secula facimus?
Sed detet mihi facultatum de re cogitare. De hoc opus discurrere.
Bene et audio.
Colec vere cum ambabus discordiae partibus et cogitate opinionibus tuis. Tempus habes, ut de omnibus rebus bene cogitatus sis. Cum resolutos eris, fac certiorem adjuvetorem tuum, et fac sermonem finalem in quo decretum tuum nunciabis.
Intelligo facile non erit. Opus est omnia bene. Loqui, colloqui, discurrere.
Bene te habes, cardinales?
Ego, potio egio fauces sica est.
Hey, Signor Cardinale.
Well, it may come as a surprise to you, but we do hear it's...
Cosa voi?
We must help Henry and others some way.
The best way to help them is not to give ourselves away.
I say nothing. It's up to you, and
I'll have to help it a little.
I get it. We lucky we got a lot of booze here.
I won't, Ma.
And I see that fella who bring us here. He watch you close. You got to make like real...
Christ, you're making me even more nervous than I was before.
Easy, Kamashko. Just make like you know what you... And I have one more.
Allora, dimmi.
How you talk about wine supply, Janos think, hey, I ask for more. I send guards to town, they gone. Our people not help.
I don't remember the exact
Cardinales,
but it went
loquere
something like
possumus.
this.
Come here.
Eyes von Bergov's face long drawn. He rots in jail.
Cardinales,
and the
queso.
gone.
Maybe he's hard of hearing?
How apt.
What's King Sigismund like, anyway?
He's a strange fellow.
No,
Very
I could see
irritable.
two masses,
I certainly
one
wouldn't
after
want
the
to
other.
face his wrath.
The monastery must be pretty crowded now that his entire court and some of the Pragas have
You still
moved
get
there.
into fights with the farmers.
It's a bit of an inconvenience, all right.
It's inappropriate.
We've had to tighten our belts.
I'm glad to hear you gave it up.
Domini, quid vultus?
Dominus Cardinalis. Bone venistis.
I hope he'll understand you. You can't speak proper Latin even when drunk.
That's right.
You don't even know your dico dicere, so shush. Rogare quid vele, nos hic ille aduavare.
Sire velum de hoc concilio. Ut hoc tibi videtur.
Magnum honor est, ut tu quid nos putare.
Tell him what we want.
Just keep it short and clear.
Non edificare templum sancta Barbara pro urbs malum magnum est. Eius sanctitas intelligere, quod metallici, incolas urbs et vulgus mons cutna vele proprium sacrarium.
Tell him the abbot's a moron.
Come on now, Wenzel.
Abbatis Ioannes durus et non sedere, nec non archiepiscopus Praga Zbigniek Zaitz non procedere.
Here's an even bigger moron, old alphabet.
Itaque nos sperare in justitia sancta sedes.
Sire velum quomodo totam rem resolvere vultus.
Id clarus est. Novum templum cum sodalitatis, et eius conditoris non potesses sed lecinici.
Intelligo.
What was he saying?
He wanted to know how we would handle it, so I told him.
Well done, Polna. Great.
Let's hope he takes it to heart.
Viditur conventus auctoritatem propter numerum custodum cognoscere. Expectatis ne hic alique mala eventa futura esse.
Tantum custodes honor, non debere timere.
Nolite vos turbare. Sed mihi viditur hic aliquid accidere posse. Fortasse eorum maior numerus est? I understood him. He wants more guards.
Bit of a chicken, is he? On the other hand, I've seen one church fight before, and it wasn't pretty.
Non est problema. Rogare nas, eminentia. Ille homines mitere potere. Postea certe securi sentimus.
Valete, Domini.
Nobis honor fu...
We should have sorted this out ourselves, instead of inviting this Italian...
Domine Hieronymi.
Quid vis?
Hoc vinum bonum est.
Gaudio id audire.
Putasni unum vel duo vasa sumeri potestis. Papa vinum, amat, quis nonna.
Certe. Legatum in celem vinarium mito. Milda! Find Joseph and tell him to send someone to get more wine. Take a barrow and bring me 3 kegs.
De his custodibus.
Ita?
Non possunt plus esse. In conciliis ecclesiasticis honoris custodis. Fortiores sunt. Nunquam sis quid accidere possit.
It corabo. Franta! Go and get 2 more men in here. His Eminence doesn't feel safe in here.
Ave.
Dominus te.
Christiane, amicicare.
Latinum mea... So let's talk in our own language, but quietly.
There's no servants here.
Well, I offered to find someone for Naz, but he kept saying he's got his own man. Someone named Franta Kuldan. He said he'd definitely come.
He didn't come.
So what? The prelates can serve themselves for once, right? If you can do it, and so night...
I bought some stuff on my way here.
Where? Here in the Italian district? For the love of God, what did you buy?
I bought a figurine of St. Barbara.
That's actually not a bad idea. If it's at least passable work, then you can pass it off as a gift from the Pope. Something like that might even help with negotiating a truce between the 2 sides of the dispute. Just don't tell anyone you bought it here on the street. That would be embarrassing.
And that's not...
What else did you buy?
I bought a drawing by Master Theodoric. Seems he drew it in the local tavern.
Have you got any sense in that head of yours? Anyone can see it's a fake. A daub, fit only for starting a fire. What else did you buy?
I bought a relic. A silver cross with a saint's bone in it.
You think they sell things like that on the street? Holy wreck, only a fool would believe that's a wreck.
What's your view of the...
It's a simple matter of money. So everyone here is fighting for the success of their side. Those from Sedlets and Marlene aren't happy with some of the mining money going to the Penuits parish, which Santa Barbara falls under. I get that. On the other hand, Kuttenberg has a right to its cathedral. It's funded from its money. My brother Peter is one of the biggest patrons. But he can't be here today for obvious reasons. So I suppose I should probably be on the Brotherhood's side. But it's like choosing whether to get hit over the head with a hammer, or you'll bleed all the same. And it doesn't...
See you later.
Hang in there.
Domini Abba.
Vestra Eminentia.
Laudetur.
Admiratus sum puchri...
Sepe audimus. Ab omni...
Infeliciter ita peregrini putant, nos qui iup...
Ita. Sub semine lucenti. Occultatur...
Crimina, fraudes, occisiones, ea orbs animam suam, id eventus factorum sodalitatis, quam plus tenet volumen numorum, quam bonum eos paretianorum.
Id iam comperi. In viis fraudatoris ambulant. Falsas merces vendunt.
De eo audivi.
Haud admiror.
Spero te victimam non fuisse.
Timeo victima esse. Persuasores errant. Certi id nihil est de quo gloria eius sanctitate.
Perfecte intelligo, sed reconstitutionem errorum ad alias partes mitere debis.
Promito tibi custodes nostros hos fraudatorus insecuturos esse si in parentia nostra obvenient.
Sire velem que rogato...
Bene.
Prosus simplex est.
Rogamus ut monastario et paritiae malanensi.
Praecipuum ios baptimatale et funerarium, curationem tote civitatis malinensis, et praesertim patem ex reditibus metallicis.
Sodalitas est dissolvenda, eis templus ante papale diruendum, et ut lapida usuri.
Traditiones sustenemus, non rebellionem sine causa et sine Deo ut ei.
Intelligo.
Magnificum. Speramus.
Dominus
et tecum.
E allora? Qualcosa...
You can say, hey, good food.
Why would I do that?
Our boys in kitchen, hey? Cook gone?
That makes sense.
But first taste some food. So you do.
Good thing.
Cibus speciem pugram habet, dexterum viri qui hanc dapum para...
Bene. Eo tonda. Good.
I mustn't give myself away. Better go back. Fratres in...
Vestra eminent...
Laudetur.
Ad libitum, magis auctoritat.
Itaque, volumus integram independentiam, sed eletsi, et transitio...
Sed letium auctoritatem suam in parte orientali montis Cuthna conservabit. Urbs et tota regio occidentalis debet...
Principale templum montis Cuthnae sancta Barbara erit, et tote peciunie ex regione ad eius edificationem erunt.
Intelligo, perfecte.
Gaudebimus sino sustenebis, eminentia.
Valete.
Dominus tecum.
Post multos annos discordie denique sparamus in justitiam, cum lititia sermonum
Quid tu
Valete.
nobis hon...
Did you send for me, sir?
His Eminence has praised your food, so be polite.
Ah, puto te clarum coq fumesse.
Bow, you cretin.
Your Holiness.
Potesti mihi dicere quo modo suave cibus faciatur.
He wants to know the recipe.
Of course. But for what?
De quo rogat?
Difficile unum sibum deligere. Melius cire quo modo parentur omnes sibi ex hoc convivio.
He'd like the recipes for everything.
But there's so many foods. Isn't he saying it just for the hell of it?
I think so too. Infeliciter omnia vobis dare non possumus. Cardinalis? Oh, never mind then. I think he was just being polite. That slop of yours no doubt tastes like pig swill.
But you said you liked it. He's a strange fella, eh? Why did he call for me?
Quiet. Back to your plate. Excuse me de eo.
Oops.
Shall we get going?
Get started once you are...
You're the one who should begin.
Yai, curva. All right, we do this.
Musa.
Workies, be quiet all, please. You all been waiting for this moment. Now will be decision. Let us hear words of legate sent by Him Holiness Pope Bonifacia, Him Eminence Cardinal Lorenzo Pozzo.
Domine Abbas, patres ecclesiastici, hodie convenimus in splendido congressu, ut problema grave persolvamus, cuius est administratio spiritualis urbis, et quis fundationem edificationes templi sancte Barbara dicate curabit, commendato sancto patre legato sum, ut sententias vestras audiam cum ambabus partibus locutus sum. Rogat ad solutionem amabilem inclino, cur in infinitus dissensionibus, et pugnes non necessaries conare. Omnis ecclesiae nostre felicitatum volemus, et facilimus erit si consensum contingetis et discordiam...
Facile dictu difficile fac... Ita... Timeo ne differentier interrogatus quo modo nos viscoagere ut...
Papa Bonifatius vobis donum mitit, quod eius cupiditatem pacis representata, sancte Barbare statuam, antiqui discordiae oblivici et una sancte Barbare templum edificare debetus ad maiorum Iesu Christi gloriam.
Donum benedictum.
Alleluia! Gloria Deo! Haec statua in sancta Barbara templo locum magnificum occupavit.
Signum est. Sanctus Pater fortasse vulturerum oblivis scamus que nos dividunt.
Ita, animam defingere et intendere in questiones que nos iungunt.
Audite nunc concilium meum, quod fiducia papae Boniface sustenetur, donationes urbanae ecclesiasticae ex hoc momento in duas partes equales dividentur, dimidium accepiet sodalitas et clarici paretialis edes Beneviciana. Alterum monaster...
Mane, tane id non intelligo.
Ego quoque non intelligo. Quis dib...
It interest me. Tale consilium plurus questiones crea...
Volo vos intelligatis me contra non esse.
Mihi et siam non persuadio. Fortasse id nobis potest.
Domini placati, in vobis video vos insertos esse, multos annos, in partibus oppositis erratis et rationes vestre animo placato collaborate.
Benedictus Cardinalis.
Puto pro te nemo constituet, opus est aliter decidere.
Fortasse sententiae nostre non magni inter se deferunt.
Consensio. Una solutionem inveniemus.
Una. Insolitum verbum.
Fortasse. Cardinalis autem benedicit.
Videt gloria Jesu.
I didn't expect that.
Hopefully it will benefit all the people of Kuttenberg.
All hail! It was worth it.
Does that qualify as a win?
Definitely. We'll keep what we have.
I just hope there's no catch.
Animus sanus vicit.
We'll see about that.
All right, brothers. Come to the monastery next Thursday. We'll arrange what needs to be done. Agreed. I shall look forward to it, Abbot.
Vivat the Cardinal Spozzo!
Hail
Et
to everyone!
prudens Papa
Hurrah!
Bonifatius.
Hail to everyone! Hurrah!
Well, that's settled then. The rest is up to you, Henry.
Well. I think that should be an achievement, man. Oh, Jesus.
Avete tutto, signori?
Sì, bella moia.
Does everybody know their part?
Let's go through it again.
I'll take care of the east gate and the guards around it. Vakalin will get rid of the guard at the west gate.
You may count on me.
Ada will get us some tools from the smithy so we can make a hole through into the corridor.
Jasna sprawa.
And you, Henry, will take care of the patrols in the courtyard and on the inner walls. But listen, everybody. We're supposed to stay in the kitchen until the council is over. So try to make sure the guards don't see you too soon. Keep it quiet. When this is all over, we'll meet by the well. Understood?
Got it. We'll go one by...
I noticed there's a door leading from there back to the walls. Maybe we can pass through it without anyone noticing.
Understood.
Agreed then. I overheard some of the guards leaving their posts on account of that damned legate. So, Godwin's doing his bit. All the better for us. Let's go. Inconspicuously and quietly, but quickly.
That's the... Guys, hopefully. the like button, down the notification bell, and join come by hitting subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, WolfsbaneGaming signing off.